the girl I lost my virginity to, I held a fucking knife to her throat.
I was doing this performative shit.
Yeah, he's like, at first I was performing. Pretty soon I have a boner.
I'm getting my dick sucked on the beach.
And like not on some gay shit.
And not on some gay shit, on some G shit. Because I was getting my dick sucked before by little boys. Yeah. I know I'm forgiven for having gay sex. I know it. Yeah. The reason I put my hands on a woman is because I couldn't have gay sex.
I have a nice crisp diet cock. Diet cock.
Diet cock. Diet cock. Hey, whoa. I almost fell out of the damn chair. I almost slipped out the damn chair starting the daggone podcast. Are you having a raise?
Yeah, dude, this shit
This
kinda
is
rocks.
our sponsor.
Yeah, Raise
Energy. Brought to you by Raise Energy. It has 0 sugar. It tastes like Baja Blast from Taco Bell, and it also gives you superpowers.
Yeah, I think they're kind of a sponsor, right? They sponsored Get Good.
They sponsored our pilot, Get Good.
Yeah.
On Jake Ricker's YouTube. Check it out.
Yeah, Jake Ricka, can you support our Kickstarter? We're trying to raise $10,000, which is probably too much money.
Probably
for a goal.
too much money for the goal.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Kickstarter worked like that.
I mean, I guess I did. I didn't
know Kickstarter worked like that.
I just let Jake do it, and I mean,
I thought it was like, oh, if you don't make 10,000, people already donated fucking 8, so just keep the 8. But they're like,
nope. If you don't get 10, you get nothing. If you don't get 10,
I think it's like 80%. We can, if we get that, we can keep some money.
oh, really? We still keep 80% of the donations?
No, I think if we make it to 80%.
Oh, okay. So
Something
that's 80% of 10,000
8,000
is, hold on. About 8,000.
Genius.
Yeah, I'm kind of quick with the maths. Quick maths.
We shot our pilot. Yeah, we've been shooting it this weekend.
Yeah.
And it's been going well, right?
Yeah, it's been going great. I had a very fun time filming it. We were doing some very fun, silly jokes in between.
Feel like the behind-the-scenes footage is going to be funnier than the show.
Yeah. I mean, at least certain things fucking Captain was doing were very, very funny.
Well, Captain would be like, I'm behind the camera. They can't see me.
Yeah, I can say
I can do whatever I want.
I can say whatever. And we were like, Captain, no. Captain, no.
Captain Wright, stop saying
Captain
that.
Wright, who lives at 401 617 Washington Street
in Winter Park, Florida.
Yeah, no, I think you did a great job acting.
Thank you.
I think
I'm kind of a great actor.
I think you're good. I think I could see you as like, you know, let's say in our wildest dreams this leads to other opportunities.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, say comedy leads you in the Hollywood direction. I think I could see you as like being cast in all those kind of best friend,
like,
snarky best friend roles. You know, it's like the main character's like some girl, and you're like, you're gay.
No. My character comes on screen. He's like, hey.
Yeah, you're a fucking,
We need to go out and get you some pussy.
Let's get some fucking pussy,
Oh
dude.
my God. You and me were getting fucking laid with women.
That'd be funny as the best friend, like horny sidekick character
is
like,
super gay.
He's very gay. And they're always doing some activity together. That's what it always like they don't know how to
trope. They're like throwing axes.
Well, I could see it because they need some way for the main character to be like saying how they feel, you know, to someone. And that someone is like a funny character, and they have to be doing something, so they're always like playing tennis.
Yes.
Or like Wii bowling.
Wii bowling? What? Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I think in it might have been Wii Tennis in 500 Days of Summer because he had his little sister.
There was Wii Tennis for sure.
Yeah, Chloe Grace and Moretz.
Yeah.
And they would be playing that, and she's like, just because some girl likes the Smiths doesn't
make
mean
her like
she's
the one.
Yeah, let's get fucking laid, bro.
Yeah, I'm 12 and I want you to get some pussy. My name is Chloe Grace Moretz. Chloe Grace Moretz is a fucking
horny.
Dude, she's a bitch.
Yeah?
She's a straight up bitch.
In RRL?
In real life, yeah.
How do you know?
I met her.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I met Chloe Grace Moretz.
What did you? How did you guys? Did you go on a date?
I was following her around because I figured out where she lived based on like Google triangulation and that kind of stuff. Normal stuff.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those with the Google Maps like speed runs?
Yeah.
Where they'll find like a place and then like see if they're like,
so
that's in
good at it.
Arizona, and they can like get to it. I wonder if there's that with
Sedona.
I wonder if there's that with people. You'd be like Chloe Grace Moretz calculating.
No, that's so funny is that Google Earth guy could literally look at a picture of like any like celebrity and be like, oh, Chloe Grace Moretz is in Hollywood on the street.
or they're shooting in Morocco right now.
Yeah,
so
they're shooting in Morocco.
Yeah,
so she's probably on a plane right now, probably going to land in LAX in about an hour and a half.
Oh, she's taking a shower.
Google enhance. Google, show me Chloe Grace Moretz taking a shower.
I know you hate doing this, but I want to ask you which like celebrity or famous person have you met that
I met?
Don't like?
That I don't like?
That's like the worst. Everyone I'm thinking that we've talked about off camera, you wouldn't say.
No.
Yeah. You would keep it to yourself.
I'm trying to think of like normal celebrities.
Like famous people, like actors or something. Have you met any actors?
I saw Ewan McGregor in Paris.
Oh, you were in? When were you in Paris?
I was in Paris when I was 12.
Oh, you saw Ewan?
I saw Ewan McGregor.
When he was cheating on his wife? You saw it happen?
No, I didn't know he cheated on his wife.
Oh,
I've cheated on my wife.
Ramona Flowers, dude. He did Scott Pilgrim.
Wait, he's Ramona Flowers?
No, he
married Ramona.
They were in Fargo together, and I think Ewan McGregor had like a marriage, like a day one shit, like before he was famous or an actor or anything, like an old ass wife. And worked on Fargo with Ramona Flowers and cheated on his longtime wife with her.
Damn, dude.
Pretty epic, though, right?
He saw Ramona Flowers, dude.
Yeah, he saw her in a dream,
He saw Ramona Flowers and he felt so empowered,
he was like, do you want to go? I was thinking about asking you out, but I thought that would be stupid, so do you want to go out?
Yeah, he's like...
And she's like, would you just sign for a damn package?
He's like all like Michael Cera out because he thinks that's what she likes.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm on drugs with you. Not that I do drugs, unless you do drugs. I do drugs, every drug.
But he's Scottish.
Yeah, I'll do every drug. Yeah, I don't know how to do Scottish.
He's like, oh, Ramona, you're so attractive.
Bread makes you fat.
He said, bread makes you fat, does it? I can't believe that. No, lassie. I like your hair. Keeps changing. How many ex-girlfriends or boyfriends do I got to fight? That's the right shite, isn't it? I'm Ewan McGregor. They're like, okay, Ewan's not the choice. I think we're going to go with Michael Cera for the role. What are you talking about? I'm great. I'm a twee lad, ain't I? What's his character's? Oh, Scott Pilgrim. Cut that. Yeah. We'll cut that from the episode.
Yeah, that's like an hour. It's like, hey, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. What song was that?
Bro, I'm dead.
What's that song? It's like Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
His grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Harry Potter. Like, what's the main
character's name in Harry Potter? What's Barack Obama's last name? I'm Ewan McGregor. I love Ramona.
Ramona.
Oh, but the fucking coming, yeah. But the fucking skeet in your pussy there. I bet you like it. You fucking slag off, in ya. You're right, cunt. Oh, Aubrey Plaza, why are you such a bitch to me?
Why the bleep?
Why you making coffee?
Yeah, I could just feed you lines. I know that entire.
I'll do anything.
You once were a vegan.
What?
You once were a vegan, but now you will be gone.
You once were a vegan, but now you're a vegan. It actually works kind of better, or worse if the joke is.
We should just dub it. We should just.
Yeah. It's like Japanese anime, but
yeah, Michael Cera's moving his lips, and
it's just me going, "Oh yeah, right." All right. We were going to talk about the state of comedy. But
well,
I'm trying to think of a celebrity I've met that isn't a comedian. Because I have nothing but good things to say about other comedians, my fellow comedians.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you talk shit about a comedian you met.
Nope, never.
You have no negative opinions about anybody?
No, not at all. No famous comedian irks me.
I love hearing it, though. I love you just being like, that guy is fucking, he's the fucking.
I can't believe he's
You're
got
just
a
like,
fucking special, this guy.
This guy's on fucking...
I'm fucking better.
Yeah, so what was on CISO? Fuck that guy. He's a bitch.
I should be on Rogan. I'm a fucking...
I should be on CISO.
You're crying, Joe. I'm a genius.
I'm so smart and funny and nobody cares. And I only have 80,000 followers on Instagram.
I mean, Howie Mandel, a way to throw that in, but yeah.
Yeah, you did meet Howie Mandel. Yeah, that I have 80,000.
Well, the Howie Mandel story is, I wish it was a better,
Yeah, that's very fun. I
better.
can't believe that was you. Because I remember hearing tell of you.
Really?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, some fucking kid, Howie Mandel wanted to buy a joke from him.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I just sold it to him.
Yeah,
honestly.
you should have.
Well, it was like my first time doing stand-up in Orlando, basically.
Yeah.
And every other joke was like I'm pretty sure like I did the poetry and like
What
my
was the
early
joke?
bits. It was this bit that like I saw this guy do on. It was like basically like I had a dream that I like pissed my pants and like I woke up and I was like covered in urine and I realized dreams really do come true. And I just like wanted to use that as an opener to like make the other jokes do better. Like that's my mentality.
Yeah, I mean, you were what, 18?
Yeah, and
This was
in my
5
head,
years ago?
I didn't even know you did comedy like that. Like I didn't
Yeah.
even know you did it every week. And so I do this
Yeah.
fucking joke.
You're
And-
a kid basically in high school.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to forgive
I
you
had
for like
blonde
taking
hair.
a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, like,
I had fucking blonde hair.
whatever. It's not a big deal.
And the I was like, what is Howie Mandel? I was like, who the
What's
fuck?
the word? What,
Yeah.
what is Howie Mandel gonna want to
Yeah.
buy the joke? I mean, it is such like a good setup punch joke.
Yeah.
I could see why anyone could tell that joke.
Yeah, and also why he would want to buy it too.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I get like a tap on my shoulder and some guy's like, hey, do you have time? Do you have a second to talk?
Yeah.
And I thought I was in trouble. I like didn't know what the rules were. I was like,
yeah. He's
did
like,
I-
oh, he saw that.
Well, I was like, oh, he cursed. Like I cursed and like I wasn't allowed to curse. I didn't know the rules. And then yeah, Howie was over there with the fist bumping, like, hey man, like that was a really good set. And he's like, have you ever sold a joke before? In my head, I'm like, please don't say the fucking first bit
he
about
did.
pissing yourself. And he was like, yeah, that pissing yourself bit. And I kind of like said where I was like, yeah, I mean, that was like my friend's joke. And like, I don't know where he saw it or something like that.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if we were right selling it. And he was just super nice. He was like, because he wasn't even like, oh, you dickhead, that's not even
Yeah,
your joke.
yeah.
He was like, oh no, I loved like, because like the compliment he gave me was sort of like that, like, yeah, man, like your whole awkward thing, like it's really like you really doing something there. And I'm
That's
like,
nice.
I'm like, oh, dude, that's your fucking. I mean, it was classic too, where I tried to shake his hand.
Yeah, and he was
and
like,
he wouldn't do it. He gave me the fist bump because
Yeah.
he was all fucking gay or
because
whatever.
he's hypochondriac.
Yeah. No, it was just really cool. It was the most validating thing in the world, like,
Yeah.
because he is the host of America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And he's you know,
like, yo, you got talent.
hmm
He said Joe's got
yeah.
talent.
If it was anybody else, if it was Ewan McGregor, he'd be like, I love your comedy.
like, can I buy that pissing yourself joke?
Yeah.
I want to do that joke about having a wee.
Yeah, I'm like, it wouldn't be as cool if it was him because I'm like, you cheated on your wife. It's not like, yeah, you have nothing to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, look. He's Ewan McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I showed you Terry Fader, right?
Who's that?
Terry Fader is a ventriloquist. Who,
Oh, yeah.
dude. It's amazing. His old wife is just like this kind of overweight. I mean, he's not good looking either. But he's, an average looking, little chubby
He's
wife.
a puppet boy.
Yeah, he's like a little puppet boy. And he did great on, like, I think America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And then he gets this residency in Vegas and he's making like millions of dollars from his stupid puppets or his very cool puppets.
I mean, he is. I've seen the videos. It is crazy. He will drink water and make a puppet sing a perfect rendition of like Hank Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's incredible.
It is crazy.
Okay,
well,
never
it's like
mind.
not only can he do the puppet thing, but he makes the puppet sing so well.
Yeah, but Terry Fader has this chubby wife for his whole career. She grows with him. She's his backbone, his support, his angel,
Mhm.
Then he makes a few $1 million with his puppets and he's like, fucking bye.
Well, it's just you showed me the Google images.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
like, the comparison.
Yeah,
of, like,
and then his
before fame and after fame. It's beautiful. That's
his
the
new
American
like
dream.
hot 25-year-old
Oh.
wife, and you're like, dude, the puppets got him this. He got that puppet pussy,
Well,
dude.
that's like what we say when we go on like it's like Tinder. It's so good to have a thing.
Yeah.
If your thing is puppets, fucking it can get you pussy. It's like you can get pussy if you're just really good at a thing.
Yeah. This guy's the puppet master.
Yeah,
dude.
he's the puppet boy.
He's literally the puppet master.
Yeah.
He's a master of puppets.
His machinations is like he's got the fucking
Wait, what is how does Master of Puppets go? It's not darkness. imprisoning me.
No, I think that's
All that I see.
I think that's Metallica.
Absolute horror. I cannot live.
Yeah.
I love Metallica. I'm a huge fan.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of what I know is Eddie from Stranger Things and the drummer girl from TikTok.
Yeah,
is her going as to
Darkness. Imprisoning me.
that's funny stuff, dude.
I know. I like her.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. I like For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Do you know that one? For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Mm-mm.
It's like For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Time marches on.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of the metal most of like the metal I know is like metalcore from like 2011.
It's like August Burns Red.
Yeah, it's like Pierce the Veil and like
Yeah.
I mean the hardest I went was like Devil Wears Prada and like Trivium and like
Okay.
there's like some bands I think that like at least like are hard.
Yeah.
Because Pierce the Veil is like pop.
Yeah.
It's funny that how pop it is for still having screaming in it.
Yeah. I
But
like that kind of stuff.
Those songs are very nostalgic. For me.
Yeah.
Like King for a Day. That's like their biggest one of.
It just reminds me of like the swoopy.
Oh yeah,
hair.
I had that. Yeah,
I know you had that, but
yeah.
I just remember so many kids had the swoopy hair, dude.
Yeah.
Swoopy hair was big.
Oh,
Even if you were like a cool
pussy,
kid,
dude.
like a Bieber cut.
Yeah.
Or if you had a Bieber cut or
Bieber cut is different than full blown scene. Like
yeah. I mean, there was scene kids and Bieber cuts, dude. Everyone was swooped out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about bringing the swoop back. I was growing my hair out and I was going like, guys, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm a fucking trailblazer.
Bro, you're gonna be a scene kid.
Well, and they were like, everyone in my life was like, don't do it. It's fucking stupid.
That's why
I'm like, it's an old, bro, the swoop goes back to fucking John Lennon, dude.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
I mean, I don't think it is. It's not classic. It's one of those things that's not retro. It's just old. It's like not cool. Like
wait till I do it.
The mullet is cool and it's kind of retro.
Well, the mullet they've modernized.
Yes.
Because a real ass mullet looks fucking gay.
No,
Or, like,
it doesn't.
Not gay, but like
If you can pull it
like
off,
Joe Dirt type shit,
Bro,
Whereas
yeah.
a modern like kind of faded out mullet
like
looks really good.
frizzy kind of mullet.
Just like a normal haircut with like kind of shit in the back and like
yeah.
a fade. Like that looks
everybody. I don't know, dude. Some hipsters doing that, dude. I'm like, you look like a freaking.
It's hipsters doing it, but like
You
frat
look like
boys.
a chain smoking woman from a trailer park. Like it's not.
Frat
Shit
dudes
ain't
have
lit.
that hair across the board. That is like
Mullets?
that's the modern faded mullet is like
Yeah.
a frat dude haircut now.
I'm trying to imagine a frat dude with it.
Like my buddy Bo got it, and like my fucking, it's like I'm seeing like if you look at TikToks like frat boys in it, they're all rocking the kind of fade.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
I want it. I think it looks good. A little party in the back, or what is it?
Business
Party
in the front, party
business
in the back.
front. Yeah, dude.
I mean, I think I could destroy a mullet. I would have an incredible mullet.
I think you should. That should be your next haircut.
I don't want to though. I don't want to align myself with those with mullets. I feel like if I have a mullet, people are gonna be like, I'm gonna look. I feel like I'm not hipstered out totally, but I have like a little bit of whatever.
Yeah.
Like just because I have glasses and a beard and long hair.
I mean, I have no problem following trends.
I
Where it's
do.
like, I mean, yeah. I mean, I like.
I'm an individual.
I like trailblazing. You know, I'll wear some Heelys or like try.
Yeah. You're wearing a kimono.
Well,
right
I
now. You're wearing a damn dragon shirt. Like there's a big ass dragon on the back of that.
Yeah, dude. I think it looks sick. I think this is my. Well, it's funny. Jake has bought me all these like clothes for my like character that's supposed to be like ironic and
cringy.
stupid
Yeah.
and cringy, but I just love the, I just love the look.
There's a fine line between like cringy and swag.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like if you just have enough confidence, you can do anything. But the
I don't think that's true.
what can't you do?
You couldn't
Just rape
masturbate in
somebody.
public. They're like, I'm like, Your Honor, I had a lot of confidence when I was jerking off on the bus.
Yeah, overruled. He was swagged out.
Overruled. He did it he had like a pinky ring.
Yeah.
And that shit was lit, fam.
No, I think it's like, well, I feel like I'm like now I feel like I'm a little too old for it, or not even too old, but in like high school and like early college, I was doing the nail painting thing.
Yeah.
I think before they really took off. Like I've been seeing fucking everybody paint their nails, but I was like a senior in high school, black ass nails, being like, dude, fucking, I'm telling you, this is a new thing.
Yeah.
I fucking look good. You know, I was like doing it.
This is my like internal. I don't know if I've spoken on this, but the idea of painting my nails is so repulsive to me.
I mean, I don't think it's your look.
No, I don't think it's my look, right? Fair. But, like, if I had to do it for something like a TV show or something, I would be uncomfortable.
Why?
Like, if someone was like...
Because you're too, like, people would know you're gay? Bitch. Andrew Tate, not to derail the nails thing. Andrew Tate did say something that I saw on TikTok that was very funny on Your Mom's House. He was just telling a story. It's like the one time he really broke character where he was like, one time this feminist was saying this to me once, and I said, listen, bitch. Like it zooms in. and everybody, like, you could hear like the camera people like dying. And then he starts laughing. He's like, listen, he's like, can't even contain it.
But anyway, that is funny.
You don't want to paint your nails.
I don't know why. Like, going in drag is really repulsive to me.
Really?
Yeah. If someone was like they book these like comedy drag shows, I would not do them.
I would do drag.
I would not do drag.
I mean, I think it's like partly like I'm so comfortable, dude. I'm so fucking, isn't it fun? Like,
yeah, I know, but I'm not.
Yeah, interesting.
And so I have this thing. I'm like, do I hate women? Yes. Do I, am I like
I also can't really
masculine?
Picture you doing it. I think you have like
too much swag.
I don't know. I will like do some shit that's like borderline cringe.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have the tendency to avoid stuff like that. Maybe.
I don't know about cringe.
Not
but
cringe,
gay.
but like gay or like
fruity.
I will like push it and like just like be like. Maybe it's also like it's not even like, I mean, you're
straight up picking your nose on the podcast.
I don't know. I mean, we're comedians, so obviously
go eat it right now.
It's not. There's nothing on. I just had an itch.
Lick your finger.
I don't want that.
Yeah, because there's a booger
I would
on
do
it.
Off camera.
You can't see it because we're not filming in
I just want
HD
to do stuff
4K.
because I
but
want
he has
to,
a
not
booger.
because you told me to.
What?
I want to eat my boogers because I want to, not because you directed me to do it on the podcast.
You always do what I say.
No, I don't. What if I've never ever done what you say?
Yes, you have.
When?
I don't know. Argue with me right now about it.
Tell me to move to New York.
No.
I'll fucking do it, dude. I'm dropping out of school, dude.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you got to do. You drop out of school, right? And if your parents won't let you drop out of school, you send a bomb threat to UCF. And you say,
on October 31st, Halloween night, I will destroy the school.
my name is JeanJax. This is where I live.
I'll be like the Joker.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't give me a degree,
I need a film degree.
I will get a film degree, and if you don't, I'll say the N-word.
You want to know how I got this debt?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go back in the dorms. I'll get a dorm. I'll get the roommate, and then I'll get him to kill himself.
Yes.
And they'll give me a degree.
You say if you don't kill yourself, you're a pussy.
Yeah, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm not a pussy." Well,
I'm not a pussy, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Spencer sent me a text today about like, he's like, dude, my job is so easy. I've been here for 3 hours, and all I've done is get my tarot read by like the costume people.
That's sick.
And I'm like, I'm fucking moving, dude.
Move, you little.
Yeah, I
Jew.
mean, I want to be like in Wolf of Wall Street, but the opposite of like, I'm fucking leaving.
I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, I mean, it is like I have no interest in finishing school. I will talk about that later. But
yeah. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But we were saying you're gay.
Well, before
I'm gay.
I always if we have
I'm a closeted homosexual.
If we have something we talk about that we get distracted on, when I'm listening to podcasts, I do think like, what were they talking? What were they talking about? So we were talking about.
I don't know what internalized. Is it internalized misogyny? Is my masculinity too fragile? But then I don't know if
it's masculinity. I think.
I mean, it is feminine to paint your nails and dress up like a lady.
Yeah, well, it's feminine, but it's also, I don't know, you can do it with. Yeah, I mean, there's not like you don't have to do it. Obviously,
no, I don't have to do it.
Do you think you're like almost trying to figure out like what is it within me that is like holding me back from like being sort of like this. Like free, like,
yes.
like do whatever I want.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I think in other ways, I'm really trying to come up with examples, but I do think you are sort of held back in other ways of like, I don't want to do that because it'll look this way, or I don't want to, it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's certain gay little
dancing
things
is hard for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little hard for me too, but if I get the right groove going or whatever.
Yeah. I'm really self-conscious of dancing. I
can't dance in like a genuinely cool environment, but I can dance in like a very white environment.
Yeah.
I can fucking, jump at a concert.
The environment, the music is all very important.
Yeah.
To me, it's very, like, there's some people who just like whatever, like maybe not whatever, but if they kind of like the music, they can dance and they're great dancers.
I wish I could be like that. I want to learn.
I feel like there's something innate that I'm missing. And it's melanin in my skin.
I mean, I think partly if you know sort of the right moves to do and you can do it along to the music, the intuition will come later.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if I know how to move my feet, I can move my feet, as opposed to right now, I don't know how to move my feet.
You just move them, bro. It's on the hips. It's really on the hips.
Yeah.
It's really on the hips.
No, I mean, I can, if I'm at a club, it's like, which is not my environment, I can like kind of, get
I
a
remember
little
we went
loose
to the
and
club
shit.
one time.
The club was fun.
The club was fun.
But I had more fun at the show before.
Yes.
Because that's easy for me.
The pop punk concert was more fun than the club for us.
I am super white.
Yes.
I will fully admit that. And I will do cringy white people stuff.
I think it's better to be white than any other race.
I think it's like more fun and cool. And
I think if you're another race, you're not as good.
Well, there's inherent cringe to white people shit, but if you're just surrounded by just pop punk music and you're just fucking going, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a frick.
My GF, she loves to say, I am cringe. I am free.
Dude, being cringe is free.
She's like, I'm cringe and I'm free. I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, I remember because I went out with Lauren like not too long ago, just downtown with like Tanqueray's and like some bar. And she was with a friend who just wanted to keep partying after 2. And I guess there are clubs that are open past 2.
She wanted to?
She was just like, let's find somewhere else. Let's find somewhere still open.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's 2, nowhere's open. But there was somewhere that was open.
Yeah.
And it was like this little they were playing Spanish music and we were in there. And it like she was having fun, the friend, but we were all just kind of like, bro, this isn't it. Like, this isn't.
Oh, Lauren's friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was.
No. Well, it's like Lauren was trying to have fun, but later we were like, that sucked, right?
Yeah,
she was like,
yeah. It was too late.
And it was too late, but also the vibe was not
it.
Our thing.
Yeah.
There was other people dancing along Spanish music, but also what I realized, like, and when I'm with my friends from back home, like when they come up and they go out, you go to those clubs. I mean, you can have fun, but partly it's like these guys are trying to get laid.
Yes.
And it's like that is not. It's like that when I go to a club, that is not a.
No.
It's like, can't we just like?
Bro, it's like
somewhere?
The seniors are like they know all the little dances. They know the group dance. Like I went to that Haitian dance class. Did I tell you about this?
No.
In college, so I had 3 Haitian friends. They're still my friends, but this is when they all lived here. All of them moved or whatever. And Sean's still here. Shout out to Sean Philippe. They all went to this Haitian dance class, and I forgot what it was like. I forgot what it was called. It was like boom, boom, clap, blah, boom, bleep, blah. And that's perfect Creole. But you learn how to like dry hump in the traditional Haitian way, and there's like a traditional Colombian dry hump, and there's Cuban dry humping. Like it's all different.
Yeah.
So like there's bachata or whatever, all that shit, salsa.
Yeah.
Like it's all different. It's all different shit, dude. I feel bad for not knowing what it's called. If any Haitians watch this, ça passe.
Yeah. I wish I knew enough about Haitians to be racist here, but I can't.
Let me see. They Haitians, they do voodoo.
Yeah, it's called voodoo. Yeah.
Poo poo.
Voodoo poo poo doo doo.
Yeah, voodoo poo poo. Yeah, get owned, Haitians.
Yeah.
Haitians are kind of cool though. I mean, a lot of people. There's a certain. I mean, they're black people, but they're also Caribbean people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're kind of, a lot of them are foreigners in America. So there's like a divide between African Americans and Haitians.
Yeah.
But I think it is pretty cool that Haitians, they did a slave revolt.
That is tight.
Pretty lit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know of any other country.
Did it?
Yeah, it was the French,
like,
dude. They fucking own the French.
Oh, that makes sense.
There's a guy named Hannibal. I forgot his last name, but dude named
the guy
Hannibal.
who came in on the elephants and shit.
What? Elephants?
I think that was what some conquered or some like leader named the Hannibal was. They were famous for riding in on these elephants.
No, this
He's
was
like
in
war
Haiti.
elephants.
There's no elephants in Haiti.
There's some guy named Hannibal. I don't know.
I don't know.
But you were learning the dances.
Oh yeah, I was learning the dance. My whole point was like they have styles and ways of dancing that you just don't know. So if you go to like some Hispanic club as just some white guy, you can't even dance. You can't. It's not like if you knew how to dance, maybe you could pick up some Latina and be a swag king or whatever. But like you don't even like if you tried to dance with a random woman there and get laid, like all these other guys are trying to get laid, you would not be able to do it.
Well, it's like not just the Spanish stuff too. I mean, any club. It's like when you go out in that kind of environment, you are. It's like a bunch of single people or like whatever. It's like that's the whole vibe is like people trying to get laid. Whereas like a lot of the time, it's like yo, I can put up with that for a little bit, but I'm not getting laid here. And let's just like vibe somewhere, like have some, it's like.
This is not my environment to get laid in.
Well, and also, I mean, I can't get laid through dance. I can get laid through talking to someone and like asking them good questions, It's like I can do that pretty easily and like being funny and silly. Yeah. Like that's my environment, whereas I can't. Yeah. Like if a girl looks at me, I don't think it's this like she can think I'm cute. I think I have like a cuteness to me, but I'm not tall. I'm not it's like like in a club, the being like when I'm with my friends back home, they are these jacked, tall, mixed race fellas, and they're the ones getting laid.
Beautiful light skinned kings,
beautiful light skinned kings, and I'm just the short white kid.
And you're like, hey, you ever notice that?
That's what I have
park
to
on
offer.
a driveway and you drive in a parkway.
That's what I have to offer. Is did you ever notice?
Me too.
It's like, so I mean, at least you got the height, dude. I'm noticing now how much I rely on other things because I'm just a little short king.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I have a fat child soul and I have red hair. I think we break even, you and I, on height.
Yeah, maybe.
If I didn't have height, dude, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
If I didn't, it's like it's you.
No,
not
you'd
being,
still be funny.
I would still be funny, but I think I'd get laid a lot less if I was. I think I would not have as attractive of a girlfriend if I was shorter. I don't. Maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, I think funniness does go a long way.
Yeah.
Just like
I mean, like if I was, what are you, 5'8", 5'7"?
5'7".
You 5'7". I would probably kill myself.
I've come close.
But what? You couldn't reach the noose?
You're like, come on. Come on, I can't get it.
Yeah.
Look up down here.
Bro, no, you was short king, dog.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm a tall king, which is better.
Well, you know what I've noticed too is a trend that I saw on TikTok or something today of like I think there is a large group of men now.
Yeah.
Who don't get laid or like can't talk to girls. Yeah. So they get really jacked. And so these really attractive jacked guys that are like totally lost on like how to date. Or, like,
yeah.
I met one. I met like.
Oh really?
He was like 19.
They're called gym cells.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was
cell.
a term. I saw a TikTok of someone yelling about it, but
yeah, gym cells.
One of my roommate's coworkers came over and he was like a 19-year-old, so he's got like a lot to learn about life. But it's like he was full blown gym cell type vibes of like just like a fucking little jacked, a little insecure weird. It's like crazy.
Dude, it's super. I mean, because a lot of people are driven to the gym because they don't like how they look and they don't get any pussy and they're sad and they want to change their body to be more attractive and well that's
thing
the impetus for getting jacked.
What you would intuit from that though is you get jacked and you get laid, but it's funny to get jacked and that doesn't help you.
Right. I mean, it doesn't teach you how to talk to women.
Yeah, exactly.
It might give you the confidence to begin talking to women.
Yeah. No, it's funny the relation between insecurity and physical attractiveness. It's like I guess the typical way you would view this is someone is really jacked and they're really a fucking, it's like jacked guy gets girls, confident alpha. Yeah. Whereas it's now I can almost look at a guy and be like jacked dude, insecure, lonely.
Yeah, sometimes
something missing inside.
It depends on it depends on who they are, right? Like I think there's like fit athlete guys and you're like that guy gets tons of pussy.
Yeah, well there's frat boys and then there's guys who go to the gym and then go back to their frat house and then there's guys who go to the gym and play League of Legends.
Yes, there's a lot of like gamer gym cell people. I think that's great. I mean, honestly, like there's worse ways to react to not being insecure and not getting pussy is like I'm gonna get really physically fit. It's like why not?
Yeah, exactly.
But also I think it's similar to. I mean, I have to think there's some like parallel between my doing stand-up and that guy going to the gym.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's the same shit. It's like get really good at something, get really fit, get really big. You know? And everyone can go to the gym unless you're
like. I mean, with
crippled.
a skill like stand-up or like music or anything that can lead you to puss.
Yeah,
it's like that is more of an artistic pursuit.
Yeah,
or like sort of a personal growth thing than, you know. Being really jacked and caring about your appearance is more associated with getting laid.
Yeah.
Or more sort of there's a vain element to it, and like a, you know, oftentimes, I mean, my dad will always tell me go to the gym because girls will notice, you know, or like because you're trying to be more dominant in the fucking dating hierarchy or whatever or something like that. There's more of like a direct association between being really jacked and being like a
cool guy.
You have an evolutionary advantage or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, something
I had
about
a
how
point.
you don't get pussy.
I literally just thought of a joke that Mark Gagnon used to tell that I thought was funny.
What is it?
It was about how you said personal growth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this joke about how he's like, dude, I hate seeing sad shit on Instagram. It's like my friend is like, yo, I got a brain tumor. It's like, just call it personal growth. I'm like, that's a pretty good joke.
Oh yeah, I had some personal growth.
yeah,
a year ago,
and it's killing me.
Dude, you know what? It's very funny because it sounds like this is like a very strange thing to say, but I think I had asked Lauren when we were together one time of like. Because she just caught me when I got my hair back.
Yes.
It's like I got my hair back like a week
before we started hanging out with her.
And so I was like, if I was like a bald ass bitch, and like a sick guy, like would it have been different? And she's like, I like to think, you know, not. But she's like, I also think if you were really sick, it probably would, you know,
it's not attractive.
It wouldn't be as sexy. She's like, it would just remind me of my own mortality.
Yeah, it's gross.
And then I thought of another girl I was with when I was actually sick.
Yeah.
And how, like I was with her, and then I surgery and chemo and stuff like that, and how it didn't work out. I'm like, I do wonder how much of a component of that was just me being like a fucking
sickly.
Just, you know, like
you look like you got the fucking.
I love you. I love
you look like you got the fucking suds.
Like, oh,
it's
God.
the cancer.
Bro, but God damn it, you were just talking about I have like no brain today, dude. I'm brainless.
You're brainless, dude?
I'm brainless. Me got no brain. Can I do Ewan McGregor again?
Oh, Ramona! This is all I can do today.
I had something else. We were talking about cancer. You're gay.
Mm-hmm.
If you would be. Oh, I remember now. It reminded me of like I always wondered why like there would be an attractive girl in high school. And then she was like an athlete, and I remember she had a knee brace, and I was like, ew. I'm like, you got like 3 points less attractive because you have a knee brace.
You played volleyball.
Yeah. And I'm like, I think it reminded me of like the stuff Cameron was saying about it. It would just remind me of my own death. I think I saw her knee brace, and I'm like, our bodies are fragile. You ugly bitch. Yeah. I no longer will jack off thinking about you because you sprained your Achilles. You
I
slut.
will never die.
I am immortal, and I will only have sex with immortal souls, not you fragile mortal.
You know, I think that is like some kind of stereotype, because I remember like at least 3 or 4 girls I can think of right now in high school that were attractive girls that just always had a fucking knee brace on.
Yeah.
I guess they're just always, you know, it's like
if they were like softball players or volleyball players,
exactly.
Basketball, it makes sense.
But
like,
there wasn't
knees.
dudes. I remember.
I remember
it was just hot girls.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the I'm pretty sure offensive linemen would have knee braces pretty frequently because your knees get.
I guess
fucked,
I just don't remember it. I just remember all.
Yeah, it's probably because you weren't staring
girls,
at the.
I wasn't
O-linemen's.
getting hard in class, just fucking thinking about their mortality.
Yeah, you're not like.
It would
oh my
turn
God.
me on, dude. I'd be like, "You're gonna fucking die."
Oh, fucking Chandler,
yeah.
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain very specific stereotypes that kind of you talk to people and then it all of a sudden everybody realized that like
that all
everybody had a horse girl.
Yeah, horse girl, fat girl wearing a knee brace. That was like I had a horrible thought. There was a fat girl who always had a wrist brace on. I was like, she must be into bowling. I was like, she must bowl on the weekend. She probably plays a sport where there are snacks.
Yeah, she probably plays fucking chess.
Yeah, she was very smart. Actually, she was pretty smart. She had an unfortunate name, but I don't want to share it because it's her last name.
Do it.
It was Wait. Her name was something Wait. And I was like, damn, brother.
Damn, brother.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do was Shia.
Oh, yeah, I did want to talk about Shia and Burnball.
We can start just by talking about like his sort of, what do you think about his comeback? Because he didn't really face any consequences for like real...
He hit women. He says, I hit women.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And his comeback is, I acknowledge that I was a very, very
massive
bad person,
piece of shit.
so,
yeah.
You know, so here's my journey to get back.
But
However,
he kept saying...
he didn't lose anything.
No, I mean, he starred in a movie. He starred in a famous director's movie, Padre Pio. I think it was a bad movie from what I've gathered from online. But it's like an indie movie where he's the star. And then he was on Olivia Wilde's movie, but I think he got cut out.
Did you hear what happened with that?
I heard he was combative on set.
No.
What?
Is Olivia Wilde, because everybody knew he got replaced by Harry Styles. Nobody knew what happened.
Okay.
And then Olivia Wilde went on this big press thing, basically being like, Shia LaBeouf was a piece of shit, so I kicked him off.
Yes.
I kicked him off and replaced him with Harry Styles.
Yeah.
And then Shia LaBeouf like basically just came up after like she was talking so much shit and put out all these emails being like, here's evidence that I left. It's like I left the movie.
Oh, really?
Because I don't remember what it was, but it was he didn't get kicked out, and it wasn't because of Olivia Wilde thinking he was a piece of shit. And so there was that, and also he was like kind of top G about it. He was like he was like listen, I didn't get kicked out, but I love you. I have so much love for you, and I'm praying for you.
Yeah.
He's like I'm not releasing this.
But he literally hit her with the go find God.
Yeah,
come back when you find God.
He's like, I didn't get kicked off this set. You're a lying bitch. But I'll pray for you.
But I love Jesus Christ now. G shit, bro. The language they use in that is so funny to me.
He's like, I'm on my journey, and you're on your journey. And we need the platforms to be able to discuss this, but
because there's not a lot of places I can talk.
Also, that movie was a fucking piece of dog shit. I'm glad Harry Styles is in it.
Olivia Wilde is a dumb bitch, but I love her, and Jesus Christ loves her too.
I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your downfall. But
I hope God will smite you. You will be punished for your sins, but dead ass.
I'm praying you fucking die. I hope. Well, it's also like another element.
Her first movie was trash.
What was it?
I fucking hate that movie.
What?
Booksmart. Horrible movie.
I don't hate Booksmart, but
terrible film.
Listen, I think Booksmart is fine. I think it's very overrated, and I think it's fucking Girl Superbad, and it's way worse. I mean, it's like
it's so much worse.
Well, it's like the Superbad it's like who cares that it's worse than Superbad, but it's like I remember the first time watching the movie just being like, this is beat for beat. I mean,
same, bro.
It is, and more. It really was apparent at the last argument, where the two girls have their big argument. I'm like, this is the exact same fucking argument
as Superbad
that they have in Superbad. This is the same character arcs.
Yes.
And it's worse. It's not as funny. I mean, what I noticed about those, not to get too into fucking comparison, but it's like the whole thing with Superbad in comparison is like Superbad. Basically, like Booksmart is these two girls, and I think this is like maybe like a feminine, masculine, like funny thing. Maybe you could like extrapolate, but it's like throughout the entire movie, all these girls are doing is dancing together, and they're like, "I love you," and the other girl's like, "I love you. You're so fucking cute," and she's like, "You're so cute. We love each other."
Yeah.
Whereas like that's not really that funny.
No.
Whereas Superbad, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do these two best friends, in my head, it is the reason Superbad is funnier is because it's two guys being like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're
suck.
fucking
I fucking
gay.
hate
Like
you.
You don't get any pussy. You're fucking stupid, dude.
I don't get pussy. You don't get pussy.
Yeah. Why would you make a
you.
fucking fake ID that says this? You fucking bitch.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
dumbass fuck. And he's like,
I'm an idiot.
yeah,
like there's none of that.
There's conflict. You know, it's like It's not just like you're a girl boss. It's like,
bro. It was you're a girl boss. It was just wildly unfunny. It was just shooting for funny and just was not.
I don't know. People like that movie.
I
don't want to be the. I don't want to be the guy. Being
I know.
Like,
I will because I hate it. I genuinely hate it. And
I understand
their dialogue.
Why people like it. I think we need more movies like that in Hollywood. You know. Sorry. Go on about why you hate this. I'm just trying to get pussy, dude.
First of all, one of the main characters is a Jew.
I think it's Jonah Hill's sister or something.
No, it's Beanie Feldman.
With the fat one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's related to Jonah Hill.
I don't think she is.
Okay. Well, Olivia Wilde. Anyway, you want to?
Olivia Wilde is really hot, though.
Yes.
And
I have more details about her new movie, but go on about.
So just the dialogue between them when they're like, it's like nails on a chalk. I don't know how to describe it.
You know what we sound like right now.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm just saying you're basically like. Because
two women talking real
voices.
Yes, they are, bro.
I know, but that's women, man.
No, it's not.
Women are annoying.
You're the sexist.
Women are not annoying. Women are annoying.
Women do not have to be annoying. Those characters were annoying. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant that they're women. It's a fucking coincidence that the movie sucks and it's led by women. If you wrote that plot and that script and there were two boys, it would be fucking shit.
But they wouldn't sound as annoying.
And the tripping scene is dog shit.
It's terrible. I know.
They turn into little clay people.
I know, man. But
what year is it?
Quirky, cute.
It's not quirky or cute. It's just like, what the fuck am I watching? This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
I don't know.
You have more details.
Well, you're right. It is Michael Cera and Jonah Hill in that movie.
It's the same fucking movie.
It is Michael Cera's a lesbian and Jonah Hill's a fucking Jew.
It's like, imagine if Booksmart was bad. Or if, it is bad. But imagine if Superbad was bad.
Super worse.
Yeah, dude. It's literally super worse. Should have been the title of the goddamn film.
Yeah, super
fucking stupid bad.
Yeah. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
But it's like trendy and modern. It's got death grips in the soundtrack.
That my favorite part is when they played I've Seen Footage for 30 seconds.
I know. Because you're a white kid who grew up watching Anthony Fantano.
I was
it's like we are a stereotype.
Cool. I'm not a stereotype, dude.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You're a Fantano.
I'm literally not white. I'm Chinese.
Okay, so
I'm Chinese and gay.
Shia LaBeouf quit the movie and was replaced by Harry Styles.
Yeah.
And then there's all these set photos of Olivia Wilde fucking Harry Styles, basically, of like them holding hands and being
ew.
Like, yes. And the one thing about that is she's married. She was. I don't know what's going on there, but this is all like secondhand shit. I don't actually know the full story.
Yeah.
I could be getting things wrong, but
sure.
She's married to Jason Sudeikis, and they have kids together.
Ooh.
And he, obviously he's not.
I thought they got divorced recently.
I think they did.
Yeah, they got divorced.
Probably maybe something to do with this.
I thought they got divorced like 2 years ago.
I don't know. I could be getting things wrong, but I'm gonna keep talking.
Okay, it's
you
keep talking. I'm gonna look up.
I don't know. He would like be on set with their kids and stuff. Maybe they were divorced, but he would like come on set with their kids and stuff, and people would be like, "Bro, she's with fucking Harry Styles." And the second part of that is Harry Styles is a very bad actor. There was like a scene of him being like, we're supposed to be together, and he's like really terrible.
No, she's been with Harry Styles since 2021.
I don't know when they shot the movie though.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like talking shit. This is my story's better.
Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing Jason Sudeikis. No. Oh no, it says cheating on ex with no, you're right. You're right.
I knew it. I'm up to date on all this drama, dude.
You're such a drama queen. You're such a freaking drama queen.
Dude, I love tea, bro. I'm a little girl, dude.
Where are we at? Is it 47 minutes? I can't read it.
48.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
No, we can keep rolling.
So that's the story of Shia LaBeouf and Don't Worry, Darling. And then his whole journey coming back to I don't know. I mean, I kind of like him. I like hearing him talk about. Yeah, well, it's like I'm not reading his like statements or his sort of Christian journey. It doesn't seem like manipulative or fake to me. I think he really is just a person struggling with his identity and with addiction and with all of these things. And I don't necessarily think he deserves a comeback in the public light, but I think if he was just a regular ass dude, I'd be like, I am all for someone getting their life back together. Whether they're not they're a celebrity, maybe he should be getting, he should lose the lawsuit or whatever's going on with him and not getting more roles. But it's like as far as what
you should do something for having beaten women.
Yes. No, I do think obviously you should face consequence. However, I'm not. I don't think anybody is past redemption or whatever. I mean, maybe you could like respond to this by throwing out a bunch of stuff where I'd be like, ooh, yeah, that is pretty fucking. But you know, he will straight up be talking to John Bernthal and be like, the girl I lost my virginity to, I held a knife to her throat.
Yeah.
You know, man, that's not cool, man. And John Bernthal's like, you got to speak your truth, brother.
He's like, go.
Yeah.
There's one point where John Bernthal interrupts, and he's like, it just reminds me of this one thing. And then Shia LaBeouf goes, go.
I do like the French. You know,
I like their just masculinity broness.
Yeah.
And them also being like kind of like
I heard this parable, man. I heard this parable of this sheep farmer. And like he
he's like, bro, he's hunting radishes.
Well, it's like
hunting. He's farming radishes.
What I like about him is when he talks about woo-woo stuff, it is within the context of his journey.
Yeah.
And he's telling a story. He's not just trying to sound smart. He's going like, I didn't believe it. You know, he's like
I didn't know what love was.
I wasn't
I didn't know real love.
It's a funny ass. This is a great bit. I love
I didn't know what real love was.
Well, he'll be like, I thought it was stupid. He's like, he told me to get on my knees at the beach and say, stop the waves.
Yeah.
And then I got on my knees and I said, stop waves. And he said louder. And I said, stop waves. And pretty soon I was crying.
But I was doing this performative shit.
Yeah, he's like, at first I was performing, but then at a certain point I'm filled with all this emotions, and pretty soon I have a boner. And pretty soon he's sucking my cock.
Next thing I know, I'm getting my dick sucked on the beach.
And like not on some gay shit.
And not on some gay shit, on some G shit.
Yeah, like
because I was getting my dick sucked before by little boys. Yeah. On some little boy shit.
But that's on the
on some little boy shit.
Pretty soon I was saved.
And next thing you know, I was with Christian monks.
And he's like I like the idea of like he's like the only way. He said the only way. He's like, I didn't believe it. Okay, I didn't believe it at all. I thought this was gay. He's like, I thought this shit was stupid, but he said the only path. Said the only path to recovery. What's if I fuck you in your ass?
So there I am getting fucked in the ass on some G shit. Real talk. There's no cap in what I'm saying right now. Because I was with killers.
Yeah.
I used to roll with gangs.
Yeah.
I was jumped in.
Yeah.
Getting my dick sucked by another man.
If I can find it in my heart to forgive myself, I can get fucked.
I know I'm forgiven for having gay sex. I know it. Yeah. The reason I put my hands on a woman is because I couldn't have gay sex.
Well, it's like
I was so horny for guys.
It's like what I love is it is like what he's saying, and it is like the AA mentality of like doing things you don't really believe in and going from like he's like I had to do something I thought was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I had to lay myself down in front of the Lord.
Yeah.
And get my dick sucked.
It's literally like, submission. Like,
yeah, I mean, it is like, well, it's the idea of being on this path and just having to like all these AA people telling him all this shit to do, and he's like, and pretty soon I was robbing convenience stores. I said, I don't think this is right. And he's like, you've been doing what you think is right this whole time. You've been following every impulse. Let me suck your dick.
Maybe you've been wrong.
Yeah,
I like remember talking to. Just my group chat about like Christianity and stuff. We're talking about Christianity, and then Jared's like, "Bro, you literally pretend to talk to another man." Kind of fucking gay. Jesus Christ!
You literally get on your knees and
think about another man.
That shit is kind of gay.
A little gay. A little kind of gay. I was talking to the Lord.
I love Shia, dude.
Bro, I love Shia, but he's a bad guy.
He was a
bad nuanced
guy.
podcast.
Yeah.
We think he's entertaining. He's a great actor.
No, he's good.
But
I mean, I thought he was great in Honey Boy.
It's weird how he totally just goes,
I made it up.
I lied about my father.
Yeah.
I put lies on my dad.
Yeah.
On some G shit.
Yeah. No, I mean it is like
my dad never hit me.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like, yeah, he did present his autobiographical, but people are like, what a piece of shit. What a fucking dickhead making a movie that's fictional. Like, you know.
Well, he
like,
did sell it as.
He
it's
did
very much like child actor.
Well, it's the whole thing of
dad.
this is my story.
Yeah,
this is my story.
That's what I thought about Honey Boy. I thought it was his life.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't know. It's like it. Yes, he did sell it that way, and it is like a fucking weird move. It's a weird move to be like, this is my story, but just kidding. It's actually like I was just trying to make you think I had a sadder life than I did.
Yes,
but
that's literally manipulative.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's still like I don't know. It's a fucking good.
It's
a pretty good movie.
It's a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I also think that just like lying about having been abused by your father, shit move.
Yeah,
cunt move.
I don't know. I think maybe he like in my head, it seems like he's got all this forgiveness in his heart now. You know.
Is he lying? He's double.
Well, not even lying, but he's like I had this version of my dad in my head that I was like I hated him, whereas now I'm like. I don't know why I said those things. My dad was doing his best job, or I don't, it's like I don't know.
That's fair.
He just I don't think
we'll never know what really happened.
Yeah, I mean, I just think right now he's on that shit of like I don't think he's like because if let's say his dad was like a mean guy, not as mean as he is in the movie, but like let's say he did like use him for money and like kind of like manipulated him being a child actor or whatever. I don't even remember the movie that well, but maybe he did fuck him up in some way. But now he's like the sort of vindictiveness that he did with that movie and trying to understand his father is just like he's like I prayed for him.
Yeah.
And now I don't even know why I made that movie. It was so my dad was doing his best. Maybe there's some aspect of that. I don't know. I'm reading into that.
That's like I don't remember the movie well enough, but there is some aspect of forgiveness, I believe, in the movie a little bit.
Kind of fucking.
I think he ends up going to like an AA meeting, like as his dad.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is, I mean, I think the end of the movie is like him being like to his dad, like I'm just trying to understand you, and someday I'll make a movie about you. It was kind of stupid, but it was a little meta, but I would kind of rather be on that shit than like I don't know. See, I haven't read it. I think it's probably good and I would understand it, but the Jeanette McCurdy press tour of like everybody look at what my mom did to me, she's such a piece of shit, I hope she's fucking dead.
Glad she's dead.
I'm glad she's in fucking hell and like getting raped by the devil.
And you're like Jesus.
Yeah, well she didn't go that far, but it is like
I know, but you're exaggerating.
Just watching her like read quotes and be like talk about it's like basically like I mean it's like I don't know, man, you're fucking making so much money off your like just being I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
like it's just weird to call your book that.
It's
and
bro, it's just a trend with. I don't know enough about literature to say this super confidently. It's not literature, it's not whatever, but you know what I mean with like books and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll say shit that's like it's like how to stop giving a fuck.
Yeah,
shitting on your dad and fucking his ass. Like it's all like very hardcore sounding now. For some reason.
And like just I guess it's attention grabbing, and I'm sure. A lot of the success of Jeanette McCurdy's book has to do with the title.
Yes.
And she knew what she was doing. She'll be in interviews being like, I know it's like a provocative title. Like, I wonder even if she came up with that or if she had somebody telling her that would sell copies.
And then you read the book and it's some nuanced take about childhood fame.
It's probably good. I mean, she probably was fucked up by her mom in some way, but it is.
Everybody's fucked up by their mom. And maybe she's an especially interesting case because she's a child actor.
Yeah.
That's objectively true.
Shia LaBeouf.
So is Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I mean, maybe someday she'll be like, I can forgive my mom.
Yeah, she'll be like, I'm Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, she'd be like, iCarly wasn't even that bad. Dan Schneider, kind of a good guy.
Who doesn't like feet?
Yeah, he's or maybe
Jesus
like
washed his feet.
I like having my toes out. You know.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
I like foot massages. Yeah. Still to this day.
He liked giving them.
On no cap. Gee shit. I like foot massages. Yeah. Dead ass.
Yeah. She'll be like, he was kind of handsome.
Dan Schneider is disgusting.
Yeah, no,
he's a fat loser.
He's ugly. Yeah, no, Dan Schneider sucks.
Fuck you, Dan Schneider.
Fuck Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider. Where are all my bitches at? That's the pink guy.
You want to call her a day?
We could. Is there anything else you want to cover?
No, not really. I have to pee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but unless you got something.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna. It's about
any closing statements?
I
just have to pee.
I just want to pray for you.
I just want to pray for you on God.
Yeah, I think.
I never knew real love. Nice.
I guess that's all I got.
Okay.
We'll get lunch and talk.
Yeah, sounds
after
good.
About
kissing.
About kissing, yeah.
You want to end on a foot kiss?